Recently, the president of Burkina Faso, the president of the transition government in Burkina Faso, Captain Ibrahim Traore, noted on something very important, very crucial. He remarked that following the ousting of Mohamed Bazoum, who was the president of Niger, ECOWAS, or CEDEAO, threatened to attack Niger in order to reinstate Mohamed Bazoum as the president. And they were there, gnashing teeth, threatening, as they had the resources, they had the money, they had the personnel, they had already prepared the army, and the army was ready to strike. And who made this, who was making these threats was the president of Ivory Coast, Alassane Ouattara. So Ibrahim Traore was, if these people under ECOWAS, these people of CEDEAO, had threatened to attack Niger to reinstate the president, when there wasn't even any bloodshed during that coup d'etat, no bloodshed, no loss of life, the president was just put out of what? Put out of office by the army. So for him, he was like, if these people were ready and they had full support of the African Union, what is it that is stopping these people from intervening in areas where we have had conflicts in Africa? He highlighted the plight of the people in Eastern Democratic Republic of Congo. People are almost dying every decade, for now close to how many decades? Because for me, by the time I got to understand what is happening around, I heard of war in Eastern DRC. And the fact that I stay here in Uganda, I almost see refugees coming into Uganda from DRC almost every year. Come to Nakivale refugee settlement, you'll find refugees there. And they almost come in each and every year they are coming. But you'll never hear that the African Union is putting up measures very swiftly to defeat the insurgents, to defeat the terrorists, to defeat the rebels in Eastern DRC. Then one wonders, what is the mandate of the African Union? What are they there for? Are they just there to just hold the annual meetings? They are in Addis Ababa. They are just there wasting time. Because you do not hear anywhere that the African Union has intervened or has come up with a single voice. In 2011, when they attacked Gaddafi, the African Union was there. There were some people that had tried to go there for mediation. Yes, we were told about them, but where did they end? They were chased away by NATO. So, we call upon African Union, we call upon ECOWAS, you should actually rise up and come to the front to confront, the challenges which we are seeing here in Africa. There was that conflict in Eastern Democratic Republic of Congo. There is a conflict in Sudan. There is also a conflict. People who, though on a low level in South Sudan, they are terrorists, imported terrorists in Mozambique. And then he also highlighted the fact that recently when there were attacks on the Malian soldiers close to the Algerian border, Ukrainians came out openly and boasted that they had supplied the terrorists, the rebels, with technology, with information, so they knew very well where the Malian army was, and then they struck them. And the Ukrainians, for them, they were celebrating. They said, we have inflicted losses to the Wagner mercenaries. But then, this they are doing on the African soil. But we have not had anyone, any leader from the African Union condemn the intrusion by foreigners. So, Africans, we need to come up strongly, united, work together so that we can alleviate the challenges which we have here. And we need to be seen, to be active. We should not wait for some people to come from outside, to come from Europe, to come from Asia, to come from where, to be the ones to come and show us like, okay, let's do this, let's do this. Instead, we need to be, we need to take charge. We need to take matters of our national sovereignty, of our continental sovereignty in our own hands. We take arms and defend our motherland. La patrie ou la mort, nous vaincrons.